The Rockford IceHogs close out their 4-game road trip as well as their 12-game season series against the Iowa Wild tonight out in Des Moines. Hello, hockey fans. Joseph Zakshevsky with you for the Rockford IceHogs Broadcasting Network. Well, before the team got on the bus yesterday, we caught up with forward Tyler Sikura as well as forward Andreas Martinsen on their approach entering in tonight's matchup and down the backstretch for the Rockford IceHogs. The magic number, just 1 point to clinch a Calder Cup playoff berth. Now for Tyler Sikura, he's been one of the hotter hands for the IceHogs, enters tonight's matchup on a nice 3-game point streak, and he has 3 goals over his last 2 games. And for forward Andreas Martinsen, looking to pick up where he left off before being called up to the Chicago Blackhawks, as he was assigned just on Sunday with 5 of his teammates from the Blackhawks down to the IceHogs and looking to contribute during this postseason push.
Playing good hockey, and I think a lot of the games that we've won, we haven't even necessarily been at our best. So, you know, it's a good thing to have. Especially getting some reinforcements now, some depth. You know, we have some competition for spots, and that'll elevate guys' play even more, and we're excited. We're happy with the group that we have.
It's got to feel like there's a good mix right now with everything. I mean, just feel like the kind of crew that can make a run, not just get there, but make a run in the playoffs.
Absolutely, and I think, you know, we were watching a little bit before putting ourselves in this position, but now that we're in this position, I think we're pretty confident with whoever we draw in the first round. We've also been successful on the road. We've had a lot of road games recently, so that's not something that we necessarily are worried about either. So we're a confident group. We know we can play with anybody right now, and we're looking forward to finishing off the regular season strong.
Can you talk a little bit more about the money on the board and, you know, putting that towards, you know, charities for Humboldt after what happened there?
Yeah, absolutely. We got to the rink in the morning, and obviously everyone was talking about it, and it's extremely unfortunate, and everybody really felt the impact, and we were looking to do something. Everybody was willing to donate some money, and so that's where the idea came to take the money on the board. Everybody is obviously very willing to do that. And so that's when I kind of had the idea to put it on Twitter and see if some other teams would join in, because we started to realize how much money we could make with everybody putting a little bit towards, you know, some of the relief efforts. And, you know, it's not going to make anything easier for the families and the victims, but, you know, just to be able to try to rally the hockey community together. And there's no surprise that a lot of teams jumped on board. Everybody's looking to help, and I think it was just a good way to, you know, have a feel-good story and something good to come out of it.
I mean, I just got there. I mean, it kind of feels the same as when I left. It's a good atmosphere in the room, and guys are happy, and guys are excited, I think. So we just got to get that 1 point and try to have some fun.
There's so much depth on this team right now. Do guys kind of feel like they're actually competing for playing time this week?
Yeah, I think so, and I think that's how it should be too at this time of the year. And we had a lot of guys who had good years, and it's going to be fun to play now, and it's going to be good for the team to have a little competition, I think.
What does an AHL championship mean? What does that Calder Cup title mean to you guys? It's not a Stanley Cup, obviously, but I don't know, how much emphasis do you guys put on that?
I think for every player, it doesn't matter what league you're in, playing playoff hockey is always going to be fun, and when you have a chance to win something, I think that's something that motivates anyone. So,
you got your first NHL goal in Chicago. What was it like playing up there? What was the feedback from the coaches before you got sent back down here?
No, it was fun playing, obviously, and fun to be up there. And they had a tough year, obviously, but you know, I just went up there and tried to do my best to prove myself. And the feedback was good from everyone, and I had a good time, got some confidence, and ready to play here now.
Different mentality. They were kind of playing it out a little bit down here. They're in this tight race. Can you feel the difference when you move?
Yeah, you can feel. You come up there, and it's a different feel in the locker room. No one's happy, obviously, about the season up there. So, and down here, it's the opposite. Everyone's happy and excited, and it's fun. So it's going to be fun going forward.
A big thank you to forward Tyler Sikura and forward Andreas Martinsen for joining us here on the Rockford IceHogs Broadcasting Network as the Hogs and Iowa Wild get together for the 12th and final time here tonight out at Wells Fargo Arena. The IceHogs' magic number to clinch a Calder Cup playoff berth is at 1 point. Now, the IceHogs will also be keeping an eye on the out-of-town scoreboard as Milwaukee Admirals, who are on the outside looking in that 5th place spot, they're taking on Chicago. So for the IceHogs, they can certainly seal the deal here tonight on their own terms with a victory or at least a point in overtime or a shootout, but they can also get in if Milwaukee were to fall in any way to the Wolves here this evening. Well, be sure to stick around for more Rockford IceHogs hockey. Puck drop between the Hogs and Wild just right around the corner. You're listening and watching Rockford IceHogs hockey on the IceHogs Broadcast Network.